There is one quality that women notice almost immediately in mature men, and it has nothing to do with luxury watches, expensive cars, or even gray hair. If you still believe that a man's attractiveness depends only on his financial success, you may be overlooking something far more important. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore 3 qualities that naturally attract women. These qualities aren't created simply by age. Instead, they develop through life experience, emotional maturity, and the wisdom gained from overcoming challenges. By the end of this video, you'll also discover the hidden factor that makes certain men truly unforgettable. Before we continue, I want to sincerely thank everyone who supports this channel. Your encouragement allows us to keep creating content like this. If you'd like to become part of our community, you'll find the link in the description below. Members receive access to exclusive content, early previews, and special videos that aren't available to regular viewers. Now let's get into the topic. Many people believe that older men can only attract younger women through wealth, expensive restaurants, social status, or other visible signs of success. But if you carefully observe how women actually behave, not just by listening to what they say, but by paying attention to how they respond, you'll quickly realize that the truth is much more complex. During the first few moments of meeting someone, women often pay less attention to a man's appearance and more attention to the atmosphere he creates simply through his presence. This is where things become truly interesting. The quality we're talking about can't be bought with money or convincingly imitated. It comes from the way a man sees himself, the experiences he's lived through, his emotional maturity, and his level of self-awareness. Mature men often have an advantage in this area, not because of their age alone, but because life has taught them lessons that no book or piece of advice can fully provide. Today, we're focusing on these 3 qualities, traits that women recognize almost instantly and that often create a deeper and more lasting attraction than physical appearance or material success. The first quality has nothing to do with financial status. In fact, many women sense it before they can even describe it. It's a calm, steady presence, an inner confidence that doesn't seek attention but simply exists. Men who have faced genuine hardships and learned from them usually develop remarkable emotional balance and inner peace. Their ability to remain composed when things don't go according to plan often leaves a lasting impression. Think about how this looks in everyday life. Imagine an awkward situation, an unexpected mistake, or a small problem that could easily create tension. A younger man might react emotionally and immediately try to prove himself. Ironically, this often makes the situation even more uncomfortable. A man with real-life experience usually responds differently. Not because he doesn't care, but because he's already faced challenges much greater than the current one. Instead of reacting impulsively, he pauses, keeps a clear mind, and calmly searches for the best solution. He doesn't allow a small inconvenience to grow into a major crisis. That behavior alone sends a powerful message without saying a single word. It reflects confidence, self-control, and emotional strength. Women don't usually recognize this through logical analysis. They sense it instinctively. They simply feel they're in the presence of someone who possesses genuine emotional stability. When you look deeper, you'll notice that some men gradually develop this quality over the years, while others never fully cultivate it. Emotional resilience isn't something you're born with. It's a skill built through experience, self-reflection, and a continuous commitment to personal growth. In psychology, this ability is often called emotional regulation. It means responding consciously instead of reacting impulsively. At first glance, the difference may seem small, but its impact is enormous. An impulsive reaction allows emotions to control behavior. A thoughtful response begins by recognizing those emotions, evaluating the situation, and then choosing the most appropriate action. This subtle distinction influences relationships, careers, and nearly every area of life. Women recognize this quality surprisingly quickly, not because they consciously analyze it, but because it changes the entire interaction. Conversations with emotionally stable men feel different. They feel calm, confident, honest, and secure. Around someone like this, there is no need to constantly worry about saying the wrong thing or triggering an unnecessary emotional reaction. Instead, the interaction feels natural, comfortable, and genuine. That's exactly why emotional stability has become so valuable today. In a world where emotional reactions are often immediate and unpredictable, genuine calmness has become increasingly rare. And because it's rare, it leaves an even stronger impression. At this point, Many men naturally ask an important question. Can emotional resilience actually be developed? The answer is simple. Yes, absolutely it can.